It's hard to think of a problem in life that is easier to solve after it's occurred than it is to solve proactively. It's more efficient to build a strong foundation for a house than it is to try and repair a cracked or poorly made one. It's simpler to engage in wise financial practices and avoid debt than it is to pay off excess debt once it's accrued. The logic holds for most problems, so why haven't modern healthcare systems recognized and embraced it at scale? Concerns around feasibility, cost, and structure have gotten in the way before, but new technologies are allowing preventative health to finally take its place as the new standard of modern medicine. This healthcare paradigm goes by many names, but preventative health and proactive medicine are the most common. In contrast with traditional reactive healthcare, which typically starts when symptoms appear and follows those with treatment, proactive health systems are built around early detection, continuous monitoring, and personalized optimization. Instead of waiting for a patient's well-being to decline, the goal for preventative health is to maintain and improve baseline health through data-driven decisions. We're moving toward a system that is predictive, personalized, longitudinal, and patient-led, not one built around annual visits and reactive prescriptions, says Will Basta, founder of precision health and longevity clinic Nívana Health. It's a fundamentally different model, one focused on performance and prevention rather than intervention. Where contemporary clinical care treats the result of environmental factors, lifestyle choices, and genetic factors, preventative health aims to stop problems before they happen. Doctors already agree that most chronic diseases can be prevented or delayed by addressing factors like physical activity and nutrition. It's only natural to expand that approach. It promises a more complete form of medicine. There is a gap between how most people want to feel and how traditional healthcare systems operate. Because most systems are designed to respond to problems after they occur, they aren't well equipped to help patients avoid problems and aim for a better quality of life proactively. Longevity research and preventative healthcare leverages data, diagnostics, and personalizations to improve outcomes over time, with the goal of improving baseline health through data-driven decisions. Modern innovations, both systemic and technological, have made this new approach viable in the industry and in the market. Longevity healthcare is built on a foundation of early intervention, biomarker tracking, and personalized data. Companies like True Diagnostic are already leveraging technology to measure biological age through epigenetic data, while others like NeuroAge test future Alzheimer's risk using genetics and lifestyle data. This level of detailed analysis is growing more mainstream every year, and patients are increasingly interested in ownership of their information. Longevity clinics are responding to that interest by bundling genomic testing, biomarker panels, and AI coaching into subscription models that create structured, ongoing preventative care pathways. When combined with AI analysis, these diagnostics translate complex data into actionable insights, making silent trends visible before they become crises, explains Will Basta. Wearables tracking sleep, activity, and heart rate variability are enabling continuous risk assessment and early identification of age-related decline. The future patient doesn't wait for symptoms, they manage a biological trajectory. One of the modern technological innovations driving the growth and implementation of preventative medicine and longevity-focused healthcare is artificial intelligence, AI, and large language models, LLMs. AI and quantum computing are supercharging drug discovery efforts leveraging biomarker and epigenetic data, and the products of that discovery, targeting both aging and chronic disease, have become prime investment targets. Other novel applications include the experimental rise of digital twins, virtual models of an individual's biology that allows clinicians to simulate the effects of interventions before applying them in reality. The challenge facing longevity-focused preventative healthcare is largely one of scale, infrastructure, and payer buy-in. To achieve these things without compromising care quality, 4 things are needed: data interoperability, standardized clinical protocols, reimbursement architecture, and a favorable policy environment. This is not a consumer wellness market anymore, it's a movement toward institutionally funded healthcare, complete with insurers, employers, and health systems integrating longevity strategies. No matter how well developed, strategically innovative, or technologically advanced this new modernization of healthcare is or may become, it's all meaningless if patients can't access care at all. The fragmented and reactive nature of traditional healthcare renders it inaccessible and incoherent to many patients. Many patients can't access care because they either cannot travel to its source, or the source is not available in their state or country. Others can set up appointments, but get lost in systems rife with poor communication and lackluster follow-up. Solving that problem needs to be an immediate priority for any and all attempts to revolutionize and improve modern healthcare. Telemedicine has been absolutely transformative everywhere it's been applied to this problem. It removes geographic friction in many cases, which makes access to both traditional and preventative care more effective and accessible. Removing the geographic barrier alone makes a difference. Telemedicine, at-home diagnostics, and other protocols make earlier intervention, personalized care, and long-term care continuity possible. However, access is only part of the problem. Healthcare systems are famously scattered and disconnected from each other, and every one of those gaps is an opportunity for care quality to drop, patients to fall through the cracks, and important information to go undisclosed. Patients across the country share tales of healthcare nightmares born from communications breakdowns between their physicians, their providers, labs, and insurers. The disconnection rampant in modern healthcare systems present a massive hurdle to preventative medicine efforts, but not an insurmountable one. In healthcare, the problem is disconnection, labs here, providers there, lifestyle advice somewhere else, Basta says. The biggest inefficiencies come from fragmentation and lack of personalization. Data is often siloed, patient monitoring is inconsistent, and treatment approaches can be generalized rather than tailored. There's also a lag between identifying issues and acting on them. As diagnostics and technology improve, those gaps become more obvious and more solvable.